This is where the money rhythm. I have the producer in the house. He is also on the rhythm. So like we did last week, first and foremost, what he did on the rhythm, I don't know. We don't like copy and paste artists in the studio. Copy and paste. Say hallelujah, hallelujah, come back and say no, sir. We're not upon that. When the artists them come in the studio, we try to put them on spot and show them. Say, yo, how you mean, man? How we run the area? So let's see, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio right now, I have the one and only Fantiman Jouju alongside Vibes. Okay, so before we say anything, let's go into Studio B and then welcome the two of them into the studio. Fantiman Jouju, how you doing?
Bless up, King. I'm doing all right.
Yeah, man. Vibes.
Very good.
You good? Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's start with Fantiman Jouju. You understand me? Yeah. But make sure you capture everything. You understand me? And make sure that everything works. You understand me? Yeah, man. So let's start with Fantiman Jouju on the Where the Money Rhythm.
Yes, sir.
He produced it himself.
Yeah, man.
So let's see how it goes. Fantiman, let's kick it.
Oh, yeah. Black man mentality. Fantiman Jouju me their own. Why my people got to suffer? You and I. Black man mentality. You and I. Let's interrogate the system. You and I. Let's interrogate the system. It's a democracy. Government by the people, for people like me and you. People, economic freedom, political freedom, social and fundamental rights. Oh, yeah. Black man mentality. Fantiman Jouju me there on. Why my people got to suffer? We got to interrogate the system. You and I. Press up. They say government the people, the democracy. The man the people not do. They say democracy, government by the people like you and you. Got economic freedom, political freedom, social and fundamental rights. Yeah, what the government system they run. 2 legs are good, 4 legs better. Animal kingdom system they run. 2 legs are good, 4 legs better. Yeah, what the government system they run. Government system they run. Government system they run. A government system, the system is a killer. Come we can find a cure. The system is a killer. They say come we can find a cure. The system is a killer. Come we can find a cure. Hey, come along. Come we can find a cure. Hey, come along. Come we can find a cure before them kill we. Oh, they say come we can find a cure. Hey, so tell you what is the government. Come on. Fire me some ready, man. Let's go.
Fantiman, your time.
Yes, I, Papa. Yes, I. So, easy. Let's tell you what is the government. Sundan, everything you stolen, we are going to take them back. Hey, Sundan, all the riches you amass, we are going to take them back. Come on, we tell you now, the Swiss account, we are going to take them back. Hey, we talk of it now, for the people to suffer. You really enemy of the people, Sundan, all the Riddim masses, we are going to take them back. Hey, Sundan, Sundan, all the riches we want masses, we are going to take them back. Hey, come along, come along, come along. Come along, come we go. Hey, come along, come along, come along. Hey, come along, come along, come along. The system is a killer. Come we kick your that pure. System is a killer. They say come we find that cure before them kill we. Before them kill we. Before them kill we. Before them kill we.
Before them kill we, the system is a killer. Fantiman Jouju in the studio. How you mean?
Come along, come along, come along.
All right. Hold your peace, Fantiman. Hold your peace, hold your peace, hold your peace. I have the original vibes, the sax man in the studio. You know, sometimes when you're dealing with sax, you have to stand, right? So capture the area for the sax man. And let the sax man be on his feet and give the headset to the sax man.
Okay.
Let him feel it. You understand me? Let him feel it. You know? So you use this, talkaphone, man. You understand me?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Use the area, Bob. Use the area. You understand me? And let the sax man. You understand me? Yes, No. Turn yourself this way. Let the people them see your face. Yep. You understand me? Let them see you. Give the sax man way. You understand me? Yeah, man. Let us do our thing. You understand? This is. So let's see, I know. You understand me? All right. So, Ghana, I want you to listen to this talent and tell me what you think. Let's go. All right. Easy does it in the place. Ladies and gentlemen, in the house, I have Fantiman Jouju alongside the sax man, Verbs.
Hey yo, yellow. Oh, this is none other than the big bad mighty bounty killer representing for King Lagazee. Huh, the 7-star general. Hey yo, yellow. Kaboom.
Holy black man mentality. Fantiman Jouju with the around. Why my people got to suffer? You and I, we've got to interrogate the system. The system bad. The system is a killer. Oh yes, you don't know what friend we did job. The wolf in sheepskin. Them say democracy governed by the people for people like me and you. So we got economic freedom, political freedom, social and fundamental right. Yet what a government system them around. The rich got richer and richer, while the poor got poorer. The gap is so wide, nothing get better. Animal kingdom system, them around 2 legs apart, 4 legs better. We tell them we kept starvation. They tell we what we need is salvation.
Junior Maestro from Norway is saying that if we have such talent like this in Ghana, then what are we waiting for? And only Assem no.
So come up and find out you. The system is a king.
Hey!
So come up and find out you. Hey, come along.
Evelyn Esinam Yankee says King Lagazee, the game changer. I don't know. How you mean, man? We have flavor up the thing.
Come up and find out you.
Me say we have flavor it up.
Before them killers,
Fantiman Jouju.
before them killers.
Fantiman Jouju.
Bless up, Aya.
Na awo Jouju.
We need Juju. You see that thing?
So about that one from Fantiman Jouju.
Okay, so basically, I'm John and Junior.
Oh, you are John
and Junior.
And Junior.
So basically,
Hey.
making it Juju like JU would have caused the problem.
You are John.
Yes.
You mean
I'm like a name.
John
Name,
or John?
Yes, John. John and John.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So what exactly was the concept of you creating this particular rhythm?
All right. Lagazee.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have been following like guys like you.
Definitely.
And I know, you play international.
Yeah, man.
I was in my corner somewhere and Ras, Jah Beloved, as a senior at the School of Performing Arts, I linked up with me and said, hey, Juju, what's up? Charlie, I have a track, I have a song. This is the vibe. What can we do with it? And I've been cooking beats all over, all the years. And so and I'm into reggae, lovers rock and stuff like that. So when you dropped it, I said, okay, that is okay. Let me just do a reference.
Okay.
And I dropped it solely for him. And I was like, no, he can't take it alone.
Okay.
And so that brings us to where the money day.
Okay. So Kennedy Yeltsin says, I'm watching you live, from Las Palmas in Spain. Wow. All right. Yo. Raska Keku Emmanuel, big up yourself, man. I want to hear. I want to them. So, the first time meeting you, like, face to face, who exactly is Fantiman Jouju?
Okay. Let me give you the current. Who exactly he is.
The current.
I mean, like current. Now.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too far away.
Yeah.
I am a tutor.
Okay.
Or a lecturer at the Department of Theatre.
Okay.
School of Performing Arts.
Wow.
I teach sound design.
Wow.
Yeah. Which embeds sound engineering.
Okay.
Composition, songwriting. And the killing thing is songwriting. You know, I've been writing songs like for like the corporate areas I did there. But like coming into like the industry, it's of the vein has been a bit, you know, challenge. But I've been writing songs. I do create for, you know, adverts, for stage performances, for film. But this time round, I can't hold it anymore. I just want to, you know, come out because I have them, and this is just one.
So for all these years, what exactly has been keeping you?
Yeah, Lagazee.
Yeah.
A legacy, sorry. It's not easy to cut through. That is the system. So you see, if you look at the title of the song that I did, the system itself will not engage you, but you have to wait for the, you know,
The right time.
right time. And I think this is the right time. I mean, meeting people like you. You
Give
know,
thanks.
sometimes I see you,
Yeah.
Kongolo,
Yeah.
and Black Rasta
Yeah.
in my yard.
Definitely.
Drama studio, but
Definitely.
the connection is not there.
Definitely.
But this is the time. You
Definitely,
know. So I've
definitely.
been around. But Charlie, the promo and things, Charlie, is not easy.
Definitely.
And the academia also is like, it's put me for a very long time. But right now, it's like there's a little freedom to begin, you know, pouring out all the stuff I have.
But looking into our system now, how do you see the industry?
Yeah.
Especially you being a producer of this rhythm and dealing with artists in terms of recording, mixing, mastering, you know, their vocals and all that. You know, how has it been like?
Well, right now there is a growing concern. I can talk about the main studios are not functioning anymore. The young ones are coming up with good materials from the home studios. If you permit me, I'll just mention one person.
No problem.
Like Posse G.
Posse G,
like
all right.
P-Waxy. There are a lot of them. You don't need too much, you know, it's technology and your mind. Now, I see Ghana sound as becoming very big, and I love it. You realize that we are even cutting down of these R&Bs and stuff. Now it's more like dancehall, reggae, or Afrobeat. This is the link now, you know, and it's being produced right here in a city or in Ghana. I think from the production, you know, area, we are doing well. It's not with the marketing.
The marketing.
How we can make, you know, artists big from the scratch and all that. It's not easy to cut through. It must be, it's like there's a cartel. And if you're not part of it, you know, how does somebody meet someone like a Lagazee? It's not going to be easy. So you have to pray that your time comes for you to also.
Lagazee is an open-minded. It's like the fact of the issue is we have paid our dues.
Of course.
We have, you know, we've put in the works.
Yeah.
So we expect that, at least our respect and our quota they will get.
Bam.
You understand me? So when and the industry is full of disrespect.
Seriously.
You understand me? And sometimes something you have built for like, let's say, 2 decades and over and still pushing hard.
Yeah.
A youth who just start following, let's say, Vibes Cartel from like 2015 can't step in and just disrespect you just like that. No. You understand me? Mm-hmm. These are some of the impediments that the industry is facing. Sure. So a lot of industry players decided, all right, if that is how you play us, then we'll go back and sit down and relax and watch you guys. And we are suffering. I was asking someone 3 days ago that 2021, can he tell me like the biggest dancehall song or reggae song?
Yeah.
Can he tell me in Ghana?
No, there isn't.
Which reggae song or which dancehall song in Ghana crossed over? You understand me? You look into it and you can't find none. And yet still we say reggae dancehall turn up. Oh, yeah, what the other? Oh, yeah, teen turn up.
I don't know whether it's a farce or there is an illusion. Like I'm just adding up to what you said. All you hear is this bout on social media. And I'm the king, and I'm the
god,
and I'm the whatever. Well, I'm sure, like you said, paying of dues is important. Very few of them, I'm sure, are in line with you that, are paying their dues. But the younger ones that are springing up with this disrespect, I'm sorry, they are actually also messing up the industry because it's like, oh, sad, it's just that we haven't gotten the opportunity, to come to the fore. So when you mess it up, it's like you're blocking the chances for some of us to come true.
Definitely. So another one, production from Austria, step in and say the industry is mashed up with greed and ego. Unity have to be practiced, and also association have to be built, which will controlled by artists in unity. So the key word over here is unity.
That's it.
And also we have to put aside greed and ego.
Seriously.
You understand me? You help an artist today, the artist, becomes big, and the next time you pick up your phone to call the artist and the artist is not picking.
Very wrong.
You understand me? So all these egos and all that, we must clear all that. You understand me? And let the way be clear. You understand me?
Yeah.
All right. So the next rising star we have over here in the studio is the one named Valves.
Yes,
All right. Bob, can you step into the studio to turn his microphone right? You understand me? Just push the microphone this way. Yeah, man. Yeah. Push it this way straight, to him. Yeah, man. All right. So come close to the mic. Before then.
Lock it down. It's FM 103.9. Can't touch your dial. Lock it down. It's FM 103.9. Can't touch your dial.
Yeah, big up to man like Nana Into. Nana Into, the reggae bombardier. Big up yourself, man. What? He said he loved the vibe. No greedy thing. No, sir. No, sir. This is the sax man. This is not Dean Fraser. This is not Dean Sax Fraser. Please. Dean Fraser is the done. And when you come to Ghana, we have this talent. Let me ask Fantiman Jouju this. How did you discover this particular, young talent?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think it was meant to be. I was in the, I have my home studio in my office, right? At the drama studio.
At the drama studio?
Yeah, and so he was going on stage for his, more or less like a classwork. So when I heard what was coming from the Valves, I was like, no, who is this guy?
Yeah.
So I went backstage as a gentleman. Immediately after your performance, come to my office.
Wow.
I have, can I say, 5 dozens of reggae tunes that I want you to partner me. I want you to be playing for me. And he humbly came.
Wow.
So when, Raz brought it, I said, Charlie, this is something that is going to go international.
Definitely.
So come and fire. So basically, I would do the basic melody, MIDI. I'll use the MIDI to, create the melody.
Okay.
Charlie. So all I did this time was to give him the opportunity to pa-pa-da-da. That was my melody that I gave him. But the rest, I left him to do his own thing. And I like the energy that he has. If I had money, I'll just buy him a new saxophone. Because the energy is not yet out.
Wow.
That's what I see. And he has pitch right.
Wow.
Pitch right. That is what I love about him. And what I love most is immediately you give him the vibe, he gets it.
Wow.
That is the essence of going to a music school.
Definitely.
Immediately you give him, he gets the sofa notation, then bam. So within 30 minutes, whatever work you give him, he's done and gone.
You know the funny thing? There was a time an artist came to Ghana and was supposed to go for rehearsals. Now, when we got to the rehearsal grounds, the artist went into his bag. He brought a book.
Yep.
He opened it. The music was full of notes.
Yes.
And it was like, yo, like I said, I'm like, this is not my field. How could you? I'm like, oh, but this man, this artist want to shine me or what? He just called me that, yes, the track 1,
yes,
the track 2, and I'm like, oh, like, are you serious? He said, yeah. Everything was notes.
You see?
You understand me?
Yeah, man.
So I don't know how many artists in Ghana
I'm sorry.
can even read notes and all that.
Well, the issue is when you are in your locale, nobody bothers you.
Yeah.
But immediately you want to, get behind the Atlantic Ocean, you might meet some of these circumstances.
Definitely.
You understand? And people like Dela Botri, I stand up for him.
Wow.
He got the opportunity to be, taught by the late Professor Nketia.
Oh, okay.
So, Dela, if you check, if he's your friend on Facebook, by the time you realize, I'm in Denmark, I'm here. When he goes there, they play with books. And he's with them
24/7.
That is how it is. So, but then, today technology is there, so you can actually produce. But then the issue is, to me, going forward, the young ones that are coming, they shouldn't just be singers. They should be musicians. They should learn few things because we are in a global village. You may go to Justin Bieber's studio and they might pull 1 or 2. Are you going to rescind?
Are you going to act like Lagazee? Who said, yo?
Yeah.
So
if you know, it's an advantage.
So, Wagwan, what's the yo? This is track 1, track 2, and
he's mad up.
and he was treating me as if like I know what exactly is on the ground. You understand me? Until I told him that, yo, listen, I'm not familiar with this. And yo, I said, like I said, you didn't study music in school, and I'm like, no. I'm like, oh, dang.
But then, we have other types. We have different kinds of training.
Yeah.
Somebody might want to just be a folk musician.
Okay.
You don't need to go into software notation and all that.
Yeah.
But you see, he is a smart guy.
Yeah.
He knows that the instrument that he's using, he may want to go further than just playing Seniwa de. Then you have to because if I'm a singer, I write my songs. I need him to come and play for me.
Definitely.
So for him to be smart in the studio and make his money, he comes, immediately you give him the melody, he transcribes, and then bam. I don't need to transcribe anything to anybody. You understand? So the differences are there. Somebody like Ejako Onimo. I mean, he's versatile.
Definitely.
The very first Ghanaian that put his music on a CD. And at the end of the day, he goes out there to play with classical, like symphony orchestras. He goes and sings his folk song, Osununie, Akonyuanie, Babababam, and then gone. If you wouldn't learn how to play. So sometimes, I think the people also have to understand us.
Yeah. All right.
That's it.
I think, Fantiman Jouju, I think I need to invite you back into the studio.
I'll be glad.
So that at least we go deeper into music, you understand me? And because I don't know, maybe, especially in our reggae dancehall sector.
Yeah, man.
Now, kids wake up and everybody's a musician.
Yeah, man.
And when they bring the work to you and you criticize it, you are dead on Facebook.
Oh, man.
Yo, you are sabotage. You want to bring him down. You want to this. You want to that.
Yeah. I think I would love
a whole lot of insults.
We've got to. We've
you
got
understand
to do
me?
that.
So
even before you even, come in with any other thing, people must know the difference between being a musician and a singer.
Definitely.
Somebody like Lumba.
Yeah.
He's a singer. He's not a musician.
Definitely.
A musician is this man.
Definitely.
With the saxophone here, he is the musician.
You see?
So a lot of them are singers. You understand? So we need to really clarify and make the differences. And you can understand what you're doing, whether you're doing dancehall or you're doing root music or
Definitely.
you're doing, rockers. Or we need to break,
all these things down.
That's man.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the the boss, the CEO of Broadway Entertainment in the house as well. In no time, we'll talk to him. There is this Ghana, Jamaica, Ghana meets Jamaica concert.
Yeah, man.
You understand me? And it's been postponed. So we'll ask him a few questions about that so that he clear the air for us. But Vabs,
Yeah.
your meeting with Fantiman Jouju,
Yeah.
how was it like?
It's been great.
It's been great.
Yeah.
Like how?
Actually, I don't really know much about music theories and and I haven't been mentored before. But I think from the first day I met Uncle Juju,
Don't
he
call
has
me
been
Uncle
my
Juju.
guy.
Fantiman Jouju.
Yeah, he has been my guy since day one. And
Okay.
anytime I go to him, like, oh, Daddy, I want this. He doesn't turn his face on me. He just assists me, and he's like, even sometimes I find it difficult doing like what he asks me to do, but
Yeah.
he'll be like, so like he keeps on encouraging me to
That's
do,
the word.
and
No
brings the best
greediness.
out of me.
Charlie, where you see in my little corner.
So for how long have you been playing the sax?
Actually, I started with the trumpet.
The trumpet.
Yeah, I started with the trumpet, and I play the trumpet for like I still play the trumpet though, but I don't really pay attention to it. So let's say I've
For the
played the
sax?
trumpet for like the sax for like 4 years now.
Oh, you've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
For 4 years now.
Yeah.
Okay. People says if you play it, you get hernia and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what you just said.
Yeah.
My dad had that perception in mind. So
Yeah.
like anytime I take my own, like I'm going for real, it'll be like Ubenya Henia. And
Yeah.
I think I went to a program and the driver that drives the hearse,
Yeah.
he was like, I didn't know he knew my dad.
Yeah.
So when I was there, I was leading the band actually
Yeah.
at that time. So like I was there, the man called me, was like, "Oh, Beji Edian." So like I was confused.
Yeah.
I knew him from nowhere, but he was giving me
Yeah.
come and take this. So when I go home, my dad called and he was like, "Okoye den wa ase." Okoye den wa ase. So I later I realized like the man told my
Okay.
dad this.
Okay. All right. So how has it been like? Have you met, other sax players and all that kind of thing? And, like as compared to yourself, maybe you look at them and you're like, boy, how am I going to catch up or something?
Yeah, I do meet a lot, but I think my style of living is different. I've been to programs whereby I met a lot of saxophonists who are, let's say, better than me. But we are all unique. That's one thing I have in mind.
Definitely.
Maybe you might be better than me due to the experience and the time you've played, or you've played with big artists and stuff. But I am now common.
Okay.
So immediately I see you play, I don't just get nervous away. I just do my best because
Okay.
I know we are different. We are not the same. Even though we can be given the same instrument opportunity, we can be given the same song, but my output might be different from you. So I don't really take into consideration that this guy is good than me. I just deliver what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. So where the money written by Kormantse Muziki,
Yeah, man.
the record label. Is this your first major, project?
Yes.
Your first major
Yeah.
project,
Yeah.
which is reggae.
Yes, please.
Wow. Have you done other project like recordings and other stuff?
Yeah, I think I've done recordings with the legendary De La Butchery.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a very big, like, I don't know how to, big up to De La Butchery. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he's been a good mentor, and I think we did that last month. Yeah,
Okay.
I was there, and big up to Calip. Yeah, he linked me to him, and he was like, "Oh, I want you to come and help me with this song. I want you to play the saxophone on this." So when I went there, I actually didn't have an idea about the song we were going to record. But he was like, do this. And actually, but God being on my side, I was able to deliver what he expected.
Okay. All right. So Collins Jolly Vibe poem said, "Settings wicked. The saxophonists do all the work. Respect and manners." And then another one production from Austria also step in and say, we have to share our contacts and speak good of each other to the relevant ones in the industry. Try and push each other upwards, because if one make it all can make it. Hashtag no egos. Bashiru Gambo, big up yourself, man. Him say big up yourself, Laga. All right, my there.
Easy.
All right. So everything good in the place. Where the money rhythm. We had Fantiman Jouju,
Yeah, man.
you know, Kwame Patan, Mokin, Ras Bumba, John Q, featuring Bright, Mr. Big Man, and trust me, the only one that we're not able to the premiere is Kwesi Levi's own, which, God willing, next week we will do justice to that. So, Fantiman, I want to know this before we wrap it up.
Yeah,
Dealing with artists in Ghana, you know, can you tell us the experience?
Well, let me say,
Example is this: Where the Money Rhythm.
yeah, man.
Dealing with the artists, how was it?
Yeah. That's great.
Is it difficult?
You know, like I said, it's not difficult, but I think there has to be a workshop for artists as well.
All right. There has to be a
workshop for artists.
All right.
You know, at a point, because of technology, we can even ask you to record with your phone and send. There's a problem at that transit point. You ask the artist, okay, send me this file. By the time you realize, it's like pouring, you know, like rice, scattering on the floor. That is how the audio comes, scattered. So the artist must learn few things. Apart from that, the so-called auto-tunes have become a style, which is covering, you know, or blocking the opportunity to learn and sing well. Artists must also just learn and sing on a pitch, be pitch right. And if you dwell so much on, you know, you may go somewhere, they say, oh, Charlie, fire it raw, let's see. That is where, you know, the
problem will be.
So they need to learn. Yes, it's nice when you put it on your voice, but learn it first so that in case anything happens, you don't get into trouble. And when they get to the limelight, they shouldn't forget where they started from.
Thank you.
As for that one, the Lagazee, Lagazee, I go take for you that section. They should really, when they get to the top, they should humble themselves with the people they started with. It's very important. Because you do all for the artists. When they come, they don't have the pitch. When they come, they don't even their songs. You have to, engineers will suffer. You have to even scrutinize and deconstruct some of the words that they are even, you know, bringing before it comes out. And when it becomes good, now you are like, hey, it's me. And, you know, so they have to really reverence dealing with, you know, sound engineers, producers and stuff like that.
All right. So, before I leave you guys, Vabs, what sort of advice do you have for your colleagues who play sax?
I think they should just keep on doing what they are doing because no matter how the pains and the stress you are going through, I know it will surely pay off.
Definitely. Nice one. All right, Fantiman Jouju. So, last but not the least, on the Where the Money Rhythm, when exactly is it going to be out? Like, finally, I know you are part of management and all that kind of thing.
I'm actually not really part of. That is in the hands of Kormantse.
Okay.
Mine is to make sure the artist brings good stems of his vocal, and then we do the deal until producers, until DJs like Lagazee will say, yes, it's on point.
All right.
Otherwise, we go back and forth until you get it right.
Okay.
Yes.
No problem.
That is where mine is.
All right. So we'll be waiting patiently on Kormantse, you know, Muziki, and then see how best, you know, we can go with this.
Yes,
but so far, so good. What I'm hearing, I like it.
Lagazee, I look forward to our next.
Oh, of course. If listen, if Lagazee says I'm going to invite you, listen, immediately you start speaking, I have 1,001 things stepping into my head.
Blessed Lord.
And I don't want to veer off because this is where the money rhythm. You understand me?
Yeah,
So
man. So let's finish with
we
that.
must stay in line.
Yes, boss.
So when everything is done, I'm going to invite you.
Yeah, man.
One-on-one with
Straight
me.
up.
Yeah,
Straight
man,
up.
because people must get some, we must take sense out of nonsense.
Blessed Lord.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So thank you so much
Thank you too.
for coming.
Thank you.
All
thank
right.
you. All right.